Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm happy to be here. Exhausted Axolotl is here. Hello, hello. And Dante, hello. And good Sunday to you as well. I'm here, you're here, we're all here. I'm excited to be here. Guys, I know that my streams have been a little inconsistent the past week or so. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. My sleep schedule got messed up. Hey, Too Spooky. And which is a common occurrence, but more than that, I just been kind of struggling with what to do with my channel. You know, I started doing the lore videos. They're not here. Let's get the camera on. We'll get chatting here. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Boom. I'm already sweating. I'm always sweating. That's the secret. You know how the Hulk, he's like, that's the secret. I'm always angry. Except for me, it's like, that's the secret. I'm always sweaty. I never stop sweating. The second I put this shirt on, there was instantly a pit stain there. Yeah, welcome everybody. Happy to be here. Freddy's here. He's happy too because he just got foods. So he's all like, oh my gosh, I get to eat. Yeah, welcome everybody. So I've been thinking about my channel. I've been thinking about what to do. Okay? And I've been facing some adversity in growing my channel lately. And that's okay. It happens. So I've realized that the lore videos that I do on the character backstories, they are, Freddy's secret is that he's always farting. Factually true. That is literally, there's like a 90% probability at this point that like he's gonna fart on me. And he, go, do it. Yeah, good boy. A good jump. Very good jump. You drop a like on the stream for the jump for Freddy, and he's being mega cute over there. Welcome, Crystal. Happy to have you here, Cryo. I don't know if, should I say that like Cryo Char? Welcome, Island. I think I called Ayana Island last time she was here. I just remember that for some reason. Anyway, some small housekeeping to talk about. I think I'm gonna have to start doing discussion videos. Cryo Char. Okay. Because I couldn't decide if it was like cryo, like, I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. But anyway, small housekeeping stuff. I think I'm gonna have to start doing discussion videos again. They hit the algorithm well. They're not hard to make. Like literally I just talk to a camera and cryochar. Okay, cool. Welcome, Castiel. Welcome. Yeah. They do well in the algorithm. They're easy to make. And I think that I'm gonna have to keep making discussion videos, even though I am gonna keep making the lore videos, like on the character backstories and stuff like that. Like I like making those videos, so I don't really want to stop because it's actually the most fun that I've had making a video. And so I don't think I'll stop making like the character backstory lore video things, but they're definitely not gonna hit the algorithm at all. And that's okay. That's all right. We're gonna move forward. We will persevere. Just means that I will be doing some more discussion content in the future, which is okay because there's gonna be plenty to talk about with Genshin, getting Dendro. I have some exciting stuff I want to go over. Hero, welcome. It's good to see you back in the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're just getting comfortable, getting started. I saw some really exciting stuff with Dendro that like blew my mind today. Like absolutely just like, and I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna walk through it. Hey, Justin. We'll walk through it. So don't you worry. You will soon understand why I am so excited. Should try cosplaying Freddy as a Genshin character. It'd be like Goro, but like a Freddy version of Goro, you know? Like you could probably just take Goro and like edit his coloring. Oh no, hold on, Genshin. Here, let me mute the game audio. I forgot music was on because we were doing a story quest. My brain hurts. I'm listening to 2 different musics at the same time. Discussion vids and lore vids. Yes. I think it is a good move to be more evenly split with streams and videos, especially since people think that YouTube is videos, not videos and live streams. Yeah. Yeah. Twitch is still alive. And until Twitch basically dies, I'm going to be stuck doing a decent amount of videos as well. I like live streaming the most. Okay, cool. We got the musics. There we go. Okay, live streams are my favorite thing to do, but they're not helping me with growth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's my Genshin? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the old light goal. Oh my gosh, guys. My UI is a mess. Give me a second. Where's my camera? There it is. Okay. But yeah, being evenly split between videos and streams is another thing that I'm thinking of. I wanted to poll you guys on something. So I will ask you soon. Thanks for help with shopping list for your Geo team. Yeah, no problem. No problem. It shouldn't be that hard for you to build, actually. It's a pretty easy investment team, so it should be really nice. Played through the chasm. It was great. Having fun again after a 5-month break. Good. Yeah. See, sometimes you just got to take a break from the game and then come back and it'll feel fresh. It feels nice. And that's why, like, honestly, when people talk about quitting the game, I don't know. If you're really upset at the game and you're mad at it and you're frustrated, then there is a reason maybe to like quit the game with finality. You know, I just find that the term quit is a little bit final. And like, no one really knows, man. Oh gosh, I'm capped. I'm like fully capped. Yeah, Dante, King Flame is going to be building a mono Geo team. Well, do we have Leyline Overflow still? Is that still going on? Yeah, it's the last day. Okay, perfect. Books. Books, 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 books. Here we go. Who am I going for? I will answer that in a second. Okay, so basically to wrap up what I was talking about with streams and videos, I'm going to put a poll up right now. Would you be okay with stream every other day? This is a weird way to ask the question, I guess, but like, if I started doing streams every other day and I did videos, like stream one day, video the next day, stream one day, video the next day, would that be okay with you guys, kind of thing? Because right now I'm streaming like almost every day and it leaves me almost no time to work on videos. It's made making videos even harder in a way because I'm always tired after my streams. I don't feel like working on a video. And before my stream, I don't want to like spend 3 hours working on a video just to start my stream and be really tired. So if I just alternate, like one day I stream, the next day I do a video, one day I stream, the next day I do a video, then I think that would work really well. And it would also help with the algorithm. No, I was not raging at the game at all. Last year was the same. Took a break after Dragon Spawn, came back after it. It's good to come. Yeah, exactly. Come back every time a region comes out, do the story, do the content, pull the characters you want. Because like, here's the thing about Genshin. Genshin is a game in development. And so you can take a break for 5 months and come back. And like, it's not like you're going to miss a whole heck of a lot. Like you will miss some event weapons. You might miss a couple things here and there. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't have Festering Desire because I didn't start in 1.0. But like overall, this game is for the next year or two is still a work in development. You know what I mean? And it's totally fine to come back and leave as you please and stuff. And that's why I feel like quitting is a bit final. Like sometimes people I think maybe should say like, hey, I'm just taking a break from the game. Like I plan to come back next region or something. Cause some people really get burned out with the droughts, the content droughts. Like every time right before a region comes out, there's a period of like 3 or 4 patches where it's really dry on content. And that happens every time a new region is going to come out. That I don't think that they really have a good fix for that. Maybe as they're able to develop events that the community likes, they'll be able to put forward events that people do like so that they're able to like, I don't know, like diversify. You know what I mean? Hold on, they're talking English and it's making my brain hurt. I need to turn the game volume down a little bit. I need to turn the discussion volume down and I need to switch it to JP. You have to back out of that as quickly as possible because no one wants to listen to Paimon be like, can you hear me? Like, yes, we can. Yeah, even stream one day, stream to do video maybe also, maybe. I think maybe just doing it alternating is a good idea. But so far it's 100% yes. So, I mean, yeah, I hate how people think taking a break is bad. It's normal, it's fine. Yeah. Absolutely fine. It's like, oh, I don't know how to describe it. Look, okay, I was a professional musician, okay? Professional musicians take breaks. Rude. I should have used Kazuha first, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Anyway. I don't really know why I have Yai on this team right now. I think I was just messing around with stuff. Anyway, when I was a professional musician, we would take a break. I would stop playing my trumpet for like 1 or 2 months out of the year. I would literally just not play my trumpet because you actually benefit from taking breaks in ways that you don't maybe consider, because a lot of learning is subconscious and like turning things into muscle memory. And sometimes you get stuck in like habitual practice patterns, things like that. And taking a break can refresh you. It can make you like, every time I would come back from taking a break from practicing every day, my skills would shoot through the roof. I would get better. Like the month or 2 after taking a break would be like the best month or 2 every year for me playing my trumpet, because I would be so engaged in my practice. I'd be focused. I wouldn't have the same bad practice habits that I had beforehand. It's a good thing to consider. And people don't think about that. People think that like professionals don't take breaks, but actually they do. And it's important to do so, or else, you could end up, it's burning yourself out kind of thing. Variety is the spice of life, folks. Oh no, did I not collect it? Oh crap. See, this is what my scatterbrained self. It's like, I think this is why it takes me so long to get my dailies done. It's just because I get so giga distracted. I would take a break, but that would mean potentially missing out on time gated event quests that have only happened like once in the first quest. Yeah, I understand the FOMO. Like, I totally get the FOMO, and that's a real thing. And that's really like, that's just the unfortunate reality of like them feeling like they need a mechanism to guarantee that people will want to come back to the game, which is kind of like a lack of trust. You know what I mean? It's like, even if they didn't have these specific FOMO inducing mechanics, like, wouldn't you still want to play it? And I think a lot of people would still want to play Genshin without those FOMO mechanics. But as a marketing ploy, it's like common practice nowadays for businesses to use things like that to it's like for shareholders, you know what I mean? It's like they can guarantee that they will have 35% more FOMO than last year. And that's like, the shareholders are like, well, heck yeah, that's a good metric that I would go by. And yeah, do I ever think Aloy will get her own banner? Probably not. I think you asked earlier about who I'm going for next patch. I'm gonna get a C0 Klee. I'm on a guarantee right now, so I'm gonna get a Garen Klee. Garen Klee, you know what I mean? And I would like to get C2 Yoimiya because I have C1 Yoimiya. I would like to get that C2 because it's pretty juicy. I'm hoping I get some Hazo while I'm pulling for Klee. But if I don't get Hazo before getting C0 Klee, and I am on guarantee, let me see. How much pity do I even? I don't have much pity, I don't think. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, it's not much. I'm at like 20 pity. Okay, so you know, it's like it is what it is. So I think I can get Hazo before C0 Klee with moderate luck, but if I get unlucky and he just doesn't drop for me, then I have some standard banner pulls that I've saved up. Let's see here. I have 60. Look at these juicy boys. I have 60 standard wishes that I'm sitting on right now. And the reason that I'm sitting on them is because I'm waiting for them to add more 4 stars to the standard banner. And then I'm hoping that I get lucky and like maybe get 1 or 2 Hazos or a Kuki or something. And I may even wait even longer. Like I've already waited this long, so I might as well wait until they add Dendro units. You know what I mean? Oh, also, if you're watching right now and you think, and you're like, wow, your Diluc sucks. Yes, he is not built. Like literally, I'm just playing around with his Pyro application. So I've never built Diluc before. I'm just now pushing him up. So please have mercy on my Diluc. Please. I'm really just trying to figure out how his Pyro application works with Yelan in like a vape situation. Because this seems like it will actually be a really nice comp once I get it all put together. I just need to get it all put together. Let me see what you guys are saying. My reason for the break was Lost Ark mostly. I feel that. I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark, but yeah. I still get on for my daily Genshin. Although I can understand how if you get like sucked into a game, sometimes it's hard to remember to like do your dailies and stuff, and that's like totally normal. Totally normal. I just wish they would keep the FOMO to the event rewards like primos and materials and not make people miss out on weapons and pets. Yeah, I've discussed this before, but I think that eventually they'll have like a shop, like a free-to-play shop that you can farm up. Oh my gosh. Like, let's see, I don't have Festering Desire. So I'm expecting eventually I'll be able to get a Festering Desire from like in Snezhnaya from like some souvenir shop or something where they just go ahead and throw all the stuff, you know, that people are wanting. I'm getting, I can't talk and fight with this team. Wait a minute. I already did that. Okay. You really want Klee, but I don't have enough Primo Gems. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, it's good. It's probably good to skip, like, honestly, we're going to have so many new units coming soon. The best advice I can get is, like, unless you're going for Kazuha, I would recommend holding onto your Primos for now. Like, almost everybody should try to resist summoning for the next patch or two, because they're going to hit us hard once I keep almost spending my resin on that. Let's get away from that. Let's get the dailies done. Here's the deal for the stream today, by the way. I freaking forgot to tell you guys what I was going to do today. My streams are like ADHD times 20. Okay, so you know what? If you're here, get used to it. Okay. I'm going to run through my dailies. I'm going to get everything done, spend my resin, and then we have to get these side quests done. We have to. Absolutely have to. And then if after that, if we have time, I want to start working on my teapot. I've been playing Raft lately, and it's gotten me in the mood for decorating. Bloom, welcome. Never think about the fact that future Albedo pullers won't have his sword. Yeah, I think eventually, that's why I think eventually they're gonna have to give that as some kind of option. Like, I just really think that we're going to be able to get those eventually. Maybe not for a long time, but I think eventually, yeah. Boo King, guess what? I hit 200 subs. Do you remember? Yeah, I do remember you. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's a good feels. You're working your way up. Good job. Worry not, child. The way of the Geo will soon convert you into orange goodness. Yeah, you know what? Geo damage looks like creamsicles to me. Like, you guys know creamsicles? Like those vanilla orange creamsicles? Geo damage looks like that to me. It's very juicy. Super juicy. Ow. Rude. Ow. He made me waste a skill use. That is so absurdly rude. Haha, 1,000 damage. Oh, my poor Diluc. I really do need to build him up. That means I have to farm like a 4-piece Crimson Witch for him. And it scares me. The thought of spending time in the Crimson Witch domain scares me. But I'm also getting Klee. So once I have Klee and Hu Tao and Diluc, I'm gonna have to spend some time in the Crimson Witch domain. I think Animo damage looks the best. In my opinion, Animo damage is like, I love that like teal color. Instead of a fish claymore, give Ito a dreamsicle. Yeah, exactly. His club is kind of like a giant spiky popsicle made of rocks. If you think about it. Welcome, Sassy Quatch. Oh, hydrating feels so good. I love drinking tea. I love it. Welcome, Shenha. Oh, so just wanted to let you guys know, thanks to Haley, big shout out to Haley, one of our valued community members. She gifted a lot of memberships, and for that reason, we have some new emotes. So if you are interested in looking at those emotes, you should check them out. You know, they're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. Also, Jess has mentioned that she is willing to rework some of the older emotes, which is cool. Mighty nice of her. Yeah, Exhausted Axolotl just showed him. Rip your bones, buddy. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh. All right. Jean has fast legs. Yes. Yeah, if you have the C2, she's like a race car. She goes vroom. Especially if you put her in an Animo team, and then you have like, you know, C2G to like boost her speed. She's super speed. Exhausted Axolotl says, don't forget to like the stream and join the Discord. Absolutely. We have an active Discord. Plenty of people in there that I'm sure you would love to hang out with. Like, if you play Genshin and other games and you want to talk to other people, dude, rude. Another, wow, look at all the damage. so many elements doing things. So we have a competition going on right now in the Discord. It's basically like there are certain challenges based on the teapot, combat, and what was the other one? Oh my gosh. My brain, what is it? It was teapot, combat, and there was something else. Oh, cooking. Cooking was the other one. There's a cooking challenge. And you may participate in the Discord. Those are going to refresh monthly, I think. Monthly. Yeah. Yeah. And you can get advice for building your characters. You can chat with people. We're nice. At least most of us are nice. I would like to believe that like 98% of the people in my Discord are nice. Bow. Okay, yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like how it just doesn't even matter what, like, you choose right there. You can just give her whatever. I like how Dante was like, am I nice? I don't know, Dante. Are you? Are you nice? You tell me. You tell me. Castiel's like, I'm not nice. I don't know about that. You need 3 more Claymore billets to R5 your Noelle, and then you'll have C6 R5. 2 more? Oh, nice. You about to have a C6 R5 Noelle. That's Pog. She's a powerhouse. She can't be stopped. She can't be stopped. I didn't set a light goal. I don't know if I feel like doing it right now. Here, how about this? $30 likes and something. No, here, I'll make it a little more specific. And then something. Okay, I gotta turn in my dailies. To see. No! Not you, Amber. There we go. I try to do this so quickly that I don't actually get it like, done fast. Who's trying to join my world right now? Oh, I didn't even mean to back out of that. Okay, there we go. Noelle is an awesome character. Yeah. She's wonderful. And she's like the only hyper carry that can swap off field. When Noelle's burst is active, you can swap off field and her burst stays active, which is really fantastic. Which element has the most drip based on character design, Geo or Animo? Animo in my opinion. Well, actually, no, Geo probably has more drip. I think Geo definitely has more drip because you got like Ito, you got Zhang Li, you got Yunjin. She's got such a great character design. You got like, I don't know. I think Geo just has more drip, I guess. Albedo. I mean, look how Albedo's got some mad drip. He drip. Drip drop. So, yeah. Probably Geo. But Kazuha's, like, character design is better than all of them combined. Just kidding. Hey, Kamikaze. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, I got all the dailies done. Now I have to just spend my resin. I've got to do my weekly bosses. So let's I guess, yeah, let's do that. You're playing your Kazuha C0 with Miss Splitter Reforged. That's crazy. Sub DPS, self buffer character. He's insanely good. Yeah. He's coming out tomorrow, right? Yeah, I think for Asia server it comes out tomorrow. For me it's like a couple days. I think that's on Tuesday night for me when Kazuha comes out. But I'm very excited. Everyone that's pulling Kazuha soon, like, good luck on your summons. I'm rooting for you. I hope everything goes well. And he's worth the investment. Okay, let me turn off this song. And then show us your C6 Kazuha. I usually do. That's Kazuha. All right, here we go. Yeah, we'll use the cryo team. Yeah, don't waste your guarantee.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Allow me!
Unleash!
Wind Strider. Spirit Blade. Attack. 1.
Transfiguration!
All right.
Let's move out.
Where the butterfly? Oh, they're moths. Okay, they're moths. I stand corrected. I always call them butterflies.
Let's move out.
You have 100 wishes for Hazo. Nice. Am I playing EM build or hybrid? I'm playing a hybrid build. Technically, it's not a hybrid build because what I did... Here, hold on. Anyway, my Kazuha is triple EM. So he has an EM, timepiece, cup, and helmet. I built crit into the substats. So it's not really a hybrid build. It's a full EM build. It's just that I also built crit into the substats. Now, I mean, these pieces could be a lot better too. Like you see that these have just like crappy substats. So I could improve his artifacts a lot, but I just don't have the resin for it right now.
One with nature. Swift and merciful. Submit for justice.
Do your master's bidding!
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Where are you?
Torrent, bring refuge! A brash maneuver! Allow me!
Obey!
Wind Strider.
No.
From whence you came. Forth my blade.
How much HP and EM is enough for Kuki? It depends. It really just depends on the team comp that you're running. That's not bad. That could be an Ayato piece. Jellyfish versus moth. Exactly. You say thanks to Chi-Chi because you can get Kazuha now. True. Never pull for 4 stars. They will come in at every moment just wishing, and all the banners is a huge mistake. That from, I don't know. Yeah. People dump all their wishes on every banner, and then they complain that they don't have wishes. And it's like, okay, but like, did you spend them already? And they're like, yeah. It's like, okay. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's like, come on now. Come on now. Yeah, and exactly. And it's like, I bet while you're wishing for Kazuha, you will get Kuki on a temple. Exactly. She gets added into the standard pool. So it's not like if you miss out on a 4-star on a banner, it's not like they're gone and they're going to be really hard to get. Like, chances are you'll get them while pulling on the weapon banner or pulling on the standard banner. And like, you just won't even have to, oh gosh. Freeze Daha. Freeze Daha. I really don't like playing that team against. Oh boy. See, this is why I need a good vape comp or something built up. Like Diluc would actually be really good. Like this team would actually probably be pretty good if Diluc was built. Oh man. Screw it. I know he has geo resistance. I just don't care. Wait, isn't now like the time that they drip market for the next patch's character?
Overstep your mortal authority?
Yeah, like the next day or two. Whoa!
Again, get with me.
Charge! Burst forth. Moments of birth.
Oh wait, that was dumb. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, that one hurt.
I done goofed.
Lightning purified. Dissipate.
Pull in. Come into being. Attaboy. Press the advantage. Live.
Why did he do that? Yeah, I've been staying away from leaks as well. I don't really consume leaks anymore. I used to watch them or look at them or whatever, but I just find that it's better not to, in my opinion. I get more hyped when things are actually announced, you know? Like when things are actually announced for the first time, I'm like, oh wow, that's awesome. Whereas I feel like people that look at leaks are like, yeah, we already knew that, you know? Wow, he has a lot of geo resistance, doesn't he? I underestimated how much geo resistance this guy has. Oh god.
Okay, that one hurt.
This is like hard mode. Like Mohayo's Dendro video? Yeah. You were kind of disappointed by that sword they posted? Yeah, I saw the sword they posted. It's definitely not good for Kazuha. Which is a little weird in my opinion. Although Iron Sting is already so good for Kazuha that like it was something that I've heard people bring up is that like why would they make a different sword for Kazuha, you know? If he's just gonna use Iron Sting anyway. Unless they made it like unless they made it exactly like Iron Sting, which, you know, or maybe like a slightly different Iron, I don't know. Oh.
Pull in, rally. Moments of birth. Attaboy. Can't catch me.
Out of my way.
Oh, he's gonna go. C2 Kazuha War Freedom Sworn. I don't think Freedom Sworn is that good. I'm being honest with you guys. Freedom Sworn is one of the worst 5-star weapons to pull for. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Freedom Sworn is like barely an upgrade from like an Iron Sting situation. And you would be, you would be better off pulling on something that other people can use. Like now that Cookie is out, like Cookie can use, you know, she can use not Iron Sting. She can use Iron Sting, but she can also use Freedom Sworn. And that is like one character who you can put it on. But I'm just being totally honest with you. I would not pull for Freedom Sworn. Absolutely not. It's not worth it.
Stand with me.
Advance! Everyone on me! Live! Can't catch me!
Get away, bro.
Coming to be!
Dissipate.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I get it.
I'll settle this. Stand with me.
Pull in!
Bro.
Coming to be! Moments of birth!
I feel really tanky. Like honestly, Cookie is her healing is keeping up. Like especially with these high defense characters.
Ready! Let's roll!
All right, one more schmackaroo. There we go. Okay, that was.
will not be destroyed.
Oh. I really need to hit up the strong box soon. I also very much need to go through and look at all these artifacts that I have saved, because I have like hundreds of artifacts that are locked that I've been saving for, I don't know. I don't know why I'm holding on to some of these pieces. Like there's so many artifacts. So I really see, the issue is that I have so many artifacts to sort through that it's overwhelming and I don't want to do it. And so then I end up getting like putting it off, and then I end up having more artifacts. And it's like, what am I doing here, guys? What am I even doing? But I'll get to it. I'm kind of holding out hope that they're going to put new artifacts in the strong box at some point. Like, could we get some, like, if they put Crimson Witch in the strong box, oh my gosh, I would be like, that would be like the best day of my life. Or a Viridescent Venerer. If I could farm VV without farming VV for my Kazuha, that would just make me a very happy camper. Okay. So Kazuha's 100% worth it for your account, according to multiple content creator. And he is very meta, and not only that, but he's a fun character. P Squeak, welcome. Is C0 Kazuha worth it, or should I not bother with him unless I get C2? Oh, C0 is totally. Oh, it's a Claymore billet. Why is it always a Claymore billet? You son of a gun. I thought it was a sword at first. I looked at it and I thought it was a Northlander sword, because I haven't even R5'd my Amanoma yet. It's R3. Because well, look, I have an R5. Oh gosh, I can't remember how to say the name of the dang sword. Oh, hey, whoa. That's actually a good piece there. Give me a second. You logged out of the game. Welcome, Pisces. You logged out of the game after trying to max an artifact, not having enough EXP just to come here and watch you destroy all that. Yeah, when you're late game, it's not about EXP. It's about like having good artifacts to roll up. Because yeah, see, like I have all these EXP potions. Oh, you can't really see. I have like 300 of the blue ones and 30 purple ones. It's just like I don't have good artifacts to roll up. And that ends up being the real issue. That, and it actually costs a lot of Mora. Rolling up artifacts is like really expensive. Okay, Ayato. Am I hoarding billets for Sumeru? Yeah. So, where is it? Yeah, the Katsuragiri Nagamasa. There we go. I think that's how you say it. I have that R5 already. And now I have 3 Claymore billets. So where do they even keep these at? I don't. Oh, there they are. Yeah. So I get a lot of bow billets. I get a lot of Claymore billets. I get no sword billets. I've gotten barely any. My Amanoma for my Jean is only R3. And it's gotten to the point where I'm tempted to open one of these up, but I'm not going to. Like, I'm just going to hold on to this billet trove until Sumeru comes out. And that way, if like the sword for Sumeru, the craftable sword or whatever is like really good, then I can just keep it for that. If you guys have any of these billet troves from the Frostbearing Tree, and I think we are not Frostbearing Tree. Does the Sakura Tree give us a billet? I can't remember. But I know we get one from the Chasm. So, okay, let's do the Raiden fight. What if instead of a Dendro Goblet, they give super high Dendro percentage as a 1, 2, or 4-piece bonus instead? They could. They could. It would probably be in the 4-piece or 2-piece, I guess, but I don't know though, because that might make Dendro characters kind of innately busted because they would have to have less scaling. If they would have more stats, they would need less scaling. So Dendro characters would have bad innate scaling because you would make up for that with having like an extra source of like attack or ER or whatever. Let's see what you guys are saying. I'm gonna be honest. Usually in public, I use my content YouTube account, but I like this community with Flowcat, so this is the only place I feel comfortable chatting with my actual name. Yo, that's chill. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that, like, nice. What's my favorite region so far? Definitely Inazuma. I mean, obviously it's the most recent one and all that, but I love Inazuma's culture, and a lot of the units in Inazuma are fantastic, have really good backstories. I really like, I mean, Kazuha is my favorite unit, so, you know, really like him. I'm looking forward to Sumeru, though. We could get a lot of lore bombs in Sumeru. You know what I mean? You lost 50-50 for Kokomi when you decided to take a break, and the Albedo event happened. Oh. There has to be a 2-piece Dendro piece just by design, right? Yeah, I think we'll have like the normal. I think what might happen is they might put like a 20% Dendro or 30% Dendro damage thing in there. But I wouldn't expect more than that. Haley, I didn't know you were here. Welcome. Haley, I don't know if you heard, but I thanked you earlier. I said big shout out to Haley because thanks to you, we have like 3 new emotes that I added. There's a Pog emote, a surprise emote, and I think like a humph emote, like a
Transfiguration.
arm cross emote. Oh crap, she was like parrying right there. Oh no, wait a minute. I broke her stance. I love this boss fight. Oh shoot. Come on.
merciful.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
By ordinance divine.
Ow.
Strike Spirit Blade. Attack! Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
The land of eternity.
Oh, I was doing physical Kazuha right there. You,
That hurts.
you guys saw Fizz Kazuha for like 1 second.
Unleash.
Forth my blade.
My will embodied.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Ow.
Hold the line.
Obey.
Oh boy.
Cryo incarnate.
Wind strider. From whence you came. One with my blood.
Come on. Please. Okay, there we go. Hi.
Rest and rebuild.
Unleash. Obey.
Submit for judgment.
Take your true form. You will rest. Do your master's bidding.
Allow me.
Where'd you go?
Unleash.
From whence you came. Forth my blade.
Oh, I thought I... Oh no. I thought I was gonna... Oh, I can damage her.
Rest and rebuild.
Obey.
Come on. Finish it, Chongyun.
Swift and
Okay. Finish it, Shenhe.
Ordinance divine.
There we go.
Crumbles before me.
Imagine eating a cinnamon flavored cupcake. Mm. Ooh, dream solvent and a chunk. Not bad. All right. The game seems to be getting a lot more complicated the more regions they add. I would agree with that. I think that that is true, and it's nice. It's nice to see the complexity of the game increase. I mean, and that's what we would expect, right? Like, the further you get into the game, the more complicated the bosses get, the more, you know, serious everything gets. I mean, we literally start out fighting Regisabines, and now we're fighting, like, Raiden. So, I would expect the mechanics, you know, to get more complicated. I'm looking forward to future bosses. Like, I think Sumeru is gonna throw at us, like, a couple curveballs when it comes to bosses. I think we're gonna get some pretty, like, they showed off the Electro Regisvine, and it looked really aggressive. You have to fight her for Kuki? Yeah. Right. So now I have some condensed resin, which I want to spend here. I don't even know if I have enough artifact space. Fardine's like, I'm lurking in the shadow. A true lurker would simply lurk. You, sir, are a faker. Deceitful. Just kidding. Even lurkers chat from time to time. It's a common misconception. Okay. Here we go. Now I've got enough room to farm artifacts. Haley! Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. That's very pog of you. Anyone that wants a membership, you have to hit allow gifts. There's like a little gift box thingy that you select, and you use that to claim your wonderful like gift, you know, the thing that you were gifted. So thanks, Haley. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Hero was gifted a membership. Nice. Glad to have you back. Spreading the Only Cats agenda. Yeah, when you have my community membership, you get emotes. You get not only that, but you get, oh my gosh.
Strike.
Hold on, my brain just stopped working.
Right now.
You get emotes, and you also get access to free Freddy pictures. Because I post Freddy pictures.
Quiver.
And then you get to enjoy those. Oh, that was rough. I don't know what I was doing there. I forgot how to play this team entirely. Like, absolutely forgot what I was doing. Probably gonna use a different team. Iron Sting and Rust are like two pilots giving the go signal launch off the aircraft carrier, do you? I am very confused. But yes. Wow. Since I gave up on Cookie, I now have 11 wishes saved up for Kazuha. Good. Keep saving. Keep on keeping on. Keep on saving. But yeah, make sure you guys grab those memberships. There's 4 left. So if you would like a free membership, like Mark, if you want a free membership, or Sassy Quatch, if you want one, or Kamikaze, if you want one, you guys may feel free to snag them up. Because I don't know how long they last. Like, for real, I'm always terrified that they're just gonna vanish. Here, I'm just gonna easy farm this. We'll just use my good team. I'll just easy clap, speed run farm this domain. If you guys are on mobile, you might find the gifted member in the mails. So look out for that if you do get one. I guess you could, yeah, maybe you get like a,
Unleash.
I have no idea.
The wind knows me. Spirit blade.
But Haley's like the breadwinner around here. Like, she's like the flow mama. She's out here like spreading the love, you know what I mean? Sassy Quatch, you got one. You're a bit busy, but you'll try to make it. Hey, I mean, you know, if you, I don't know how to, my brain just stopped working. But it's fine, you know? No pressure. I don't want anyone to feel like you gotta like this is not a cult. So, you know, there's no real obligation here. It's just a free gift. And now you got emotes and yeah, you'll get Freddy pictures in your subscription feed. Holy crap. I'm gonna take that. No. Okay. Yes, we are a cult. Hey now. Okay, so there's 3 free memberships left. I'm just scared that if the stream ends without people receiving the memberships, then they go into like some kind of void of non-existence, where they like cease to exist. You know what I mean? And I don't want that to happen.
From whence you came.
Take your true form.
I love when they freeze midair.
In your
It's just mega goofy.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Marek, I would rather leave the subscription to people who watch you more often. Fair enough. I mean, that's okay. I'm just like I said, I'm just kind of scared that like Haley she basically gifted money, right? And let's say she gifts that money. Let's say she gives 5 memberships and only 2 people take the memberships because people are like nervous about taking them or something. I'm scared that they'll charge her for 5 memberships and we only receive 2 memberships. Do you understand? So like, I'm just more worried about her, like losing out, like literally not like wasting money, basically is what I'm scared of. And oh yeah, so you get Freddy pictures of my cat. Freddy's my cat. You get pictures of him in your subscription feed. if you are a channel member. So it's like a Freddy OnlyFans thing.
Obey.
Oh gosh. And there goes the camera.
Spirit blade. Attack. Swift and
Here, let me just like
My will
let me
embody-
just like slap these guys real quick.
Time to go.
Hey Big Red. Good to see you. You popped in just in time for the camera to overheat. This is also another thing that I wanted to talk about with you all. I am so... Okay, for my discussion videos and for my lore videos, I will still use the fancy DSLR camera. But for my streams, I'm sick of the overheating. I'm getting a webcam, guys. I'm just gonna get a webcam. So if anyone has any fundamental moral objection to that, you might want to say so now. That's really actually not good at all. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll, oh! Wait, that's a goblet. No. Hot camera? Yeah. My camera, I have a DSLR. That's what I usually stream with. And it just overheats very quickly. Especially in the summer here. Mark! Yay! You got a free membership. Congratulations. You get pictures of Freddy and
Nature.
emotes.
Submit for judgment. Forth, my blade.
My will embodied.
Wind strategy.
You guys like seeing those 20k auto attacks with my Kazuha? He does big beefy damage in this team. I like playing Shenhe on field. So sometimes I play Kazuha on field. Sometimes I play Shenhe on field. It just really depends on what mood I am. Welcome to the Freddy cult. You were getting dinner? Ooh, nice. I hope you enjoyed your dinner. Kamikaze, if you want to grab one of the free memberships, you're more than welcome to do so. And that's all of the resin. Pog. Okie dokie. Well, here, I'm going to take a very quick break and we'll let the camera cool down and then we'll continue the stream. I want this to be a long stream today. So rather than trying to be super mega crazy, like, okay, normally when I stream, I try to just go. I just go, I just stream. And then as soon as I'm bored and I run out of stuff to do, I just sort of get out of here. I'm going to try to stretch this stream out. I want to do a longer one. I want to do some of these quests and all that stuff. How do I grab the free memberships? There's like an option. I don't know exactly. Someone else is going to have to describe it because unfortunately they didn't send me like any relevant information on how to describe this to people. But basically there should be an option somewhere where you click like a gift box or you click something like near the join button where it says like allow gifts or something, but just don't make sure you don't accidentally buy a membership. Like if it puts up a paywall, you've gone too far. There should just be like a checkbox or something, or like a toggle switch for allowing gifts, and then it'll like automatically give you the gift. Yeah, I don't know. It seems weird on mobile. I'm not sure how it works on mobile. Not gonna lie. But anyway, option kind of disappeared. There's a spider under the desk. It's a message here in the chat window that asks your permission. Oh. Okay. I feel like there's like a way. I think you can passively allow the memberships to be gifted to you. I think there's a setting for it. It's per channel. I know it's per channel. Like it doesn't go to it's not for every channel, It's only for, you have to do it for each individual channel that you want to allow gifts for. But anyway, I'm going to take a quick break and we will be back for more Genshin stream while I let my camera cool down. So yeah, I'll be. All right, folks, I'm back. I am back. While waiting, y'all should go onto the community tab and look at all the Freddy Cube pictures. Yeah. In the future, we can collaborate. I'm thinking about starting my channel about MMO stuff and some Genshin. Why not? Oh, that would be awesome, Kamikaze. My channel would be the first or one of the few bilingual channels, Spanish and English at the same time. I think that's a great idea. Big respect for the bilingual aspect too. Like, I think that's a great idea. I've been watching, there's this one streamer who's been playing some Genshin, and she's bilingual, Japanese, and speaks English as well. And I think it's really nice. I mean, it allows two different communities of people to like chill in one space and feel like suitably recognized, or like, you know, kind of at home in the space. So I think that's huge. I would love to collaborate with you someday, or just chill on your stream sometime and watch. It's good to reach lots of people. Exactly. Yeah, bringing people together, I think, is like kind of something that influencers should be thinking about more nowadays. Because not that like, I'm not big on thinking that like content creators have some huge responsibility to be like public representatives or anything. Like, I'm not huge on that, but I do think that there is some element of responsibility where like the world is so divided, there's so much anger and all that other stuff that like, I don't know, At least in the form that I take. Like I'm just, you know, I'm just a Genshin content creator. Like I should be here trying to, like we should all just be able to find the common ground with Genshin. Yeah, I'm back. Let me check my camera battery. Oh, it was the battery. It didn't even overheat. It is a little warm, but it's not too hot. All right, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I gotta get the camera on. Oh, my mic was muted. Dang. I was on a run there. I was mid convo. I was feeling I was all worked up into the conversation. And I was muted. But anyway, guess what? It's a novel day today because look at this. Have you guys ever seen me drink anything other than unsweetened tea? No. I decided to grab myself a refreshing glass of orange juice today. A nice, cool, I put ice in it because like you gotta, like orange juice is the best when it's like super cold. If it's not super cold, then I don't know what you're doing, but it's not good enough. You gotta fight scurvy, guys. You know what I mean? Like don't get scurvy. Drink a glass of orange juice. Pirates would be very jealous of you because they got the scurvy. And they unfortunately have the scurvy. No, it's not spiked, but yeah. Okay, let me go back to Genshin. Here we go. Okay, so we're done with the dailies. Perfect. We're done with resin. Perfect. So now we should try to do this quest. Let's do the chasm one first. There was this one. Looking for this one dude. Whoa. Okay. Probably warp over here. You guys like this song or you want me to change it? It's been about like an hour with this song. I could change. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I could change it to something else. Welcome back, Exhausted Axolotl. So I do have some stuff I want to talk about with Dendro and Overload. What other teams do I use Shenhai in? Actually, honestly, I don't. This is like this team. I've built this team to work so well together that I just don't. Here, another song would be cool. Okay, hold on. Welcome, Mage. No, let's not go to that one. This one's a little quiet, but let me turn it up a little. I don't think that's too loud or anything. So yeah, this is pretty much the primary team that I use. I use my Shenhe in. I could build up my Ayaka or something. My Ayaka is not really built up very well because I kind of yoinked my artifacts from her. My Ganyu is built as like a melt Ganyu, even though I prefer freeze Ganyu. But yeah, I really like this team. If you saw the video with Dendro reactions, what's your opinions on it? I'm very excited about that. So, welcome Dot. Welcome. Why won't she? Oh my gosh. Kokomi like would not stop talking there. I was super confused. So I am very much looking forward to the new Dendro reactions. I thought that Bloom at first, when they very first showed the reactions, I was kind of scared because it looked like I thought that the Bloom stuff was gonna be like crystallized for healing, but it's not. Like it looks like they drop the seeds and then we can react off of them, because they show this clip where Yanfei hits the little like Dendro seed and it like breaks or blows up or whatever. And same thing with the Electro one. Now they did not explain at all what the Electro reaction does with Dendro, like the catalyze reaction. We have no idea what the heck that does, and I'm very interested. I hope that the next teaser they do, they explain that a little more like in detail, because analyzing the video we can tell that it looks like the Dendro Electro reaction is some kind of aura effect, like some kind of buff debuff effect or something. I'm not sure. That's at least what I'm assuming. They haven't told us anything, but it leaves an aura. It leaves a special aura on the enemy. And in the clip that they show, they show Dendro and then they show Ketching just attacking an enemy over and over. They don't show anything else. It doesn't look like it does anything. And for that reason, I mean, if they're showing it used in a situation where you just spam attacks on an Electro character, I would be willing to believe that it's maybe a debuff, like a defense debuff or something like that. Not sure, but I do have something. We're gonna pull up a video here in a little bit. I have a clip that I want to show you guys, and then I did some basic math, and I think Overload meta is gonna be pretty wild with Dendro, and I'll explain what I mean. But let's do this quest first. Hello there, you two. Is there anything I can help you with? Are you here to try your hand at digging for treasure? Just for a bit of fun? Nope, we've got something else to talk to you about today. This jade pendant. Ah, the jade pendant. Yeah, I indeed did sell it here. Let me have a careful look at it. Wait a moment. This texture, this smoothness, this translucence. Isn't this the very one I sold to Tong Wuchao? Yeah, I knew it from the start. This one was different from the others. At the time, I wanted to sell it for a pretty sum, but it caught their eye, so he begged me and cajoled me until I sold it to him on the cheap. So there's only one that looks like this. I sure wish I could pull a second one out of my hat, that's for sure. Good thing it's just this one. This material is filled with elemental energy. If someone without a vision is in contact with it, they will experience changes in personality and start talking nonsense day in, day out. Tong Wuchao recently believes himself to be a great hero of the Guhua clan and spends his days behaving all crazy and stuff. What? How could this be? Actually, now that you mention it, this gem does resemble the faded Schmaragdus jadeite quite a bit. That material was said to cause its wearers some discomfort, yes. I heard the older folks saying that while Schmaragdus jadeite is very valuable, it is a thing of ominous portents. Wow. A thing of Ominous portent. Hold on, I gotta like put my pinky out while I say that. Ominous portents. And that long-term exposure will bring about calamity. Oh no! I've doomed town, haven't I? We were both treasure hoarders once. We decided to part ways after making a pretty sum. I do not know where they went off to, but as for me, I was found by our former companions. They threatened me and forced me to buy the low-quality jewelry they make here and sell it in Liyue. They call it helping with sales, but really, are the materials they use equal of Shanglu Hall? Or the designs a match for Minxing jewelry? They're just making me do the dirty work for them. Let me see what you guys are talking about. You play Freeze Gone with Wanderer's Troop. Yeah, same here. The Golden Archipelago looks real similar to the last one. It does at a cursory glance. I'm guessing that the big difference is going to be the story. By the way, there's some free memberships floating around. I really wish I could help you guys receive those, but I really hope that they go out. You know, make sure you guys have that option to allow gifted membership. Triple reactions seem cool, but hard to use in meta. I'm not sure what you mean about that necessarily. I'm wondering about how the Dendro resonance will be. Most likely EM resonance. Yeah, it'll probably be something to do with EM. Nice, I'm already an overload enjoyer. Yeah, I have a clip to show you if you're an overload enjoyer that's gonna blow your brains out. It like today I did some quick math and like overload meta could compete with vape under a specific circumstance that I'll show you. I had to lower the price so much that I was practically losing Mora. I basically used up all the Mora I made in our previous job, but it seems like those fellows have finally woken up to the idea that they might sell the base materials for a better price. They haven't come back looking for me at all recently. Actually, they've all been captured by the Millilith. Oh. Ha! That was a good catch for sure, that was. My audio is back. Thank God. I thought Flo was muted. Takes me a minute to realize. Oh no. They even threatened to report me to the Millilith too. Now look who's going to eat prison food. Sorry, I got off topic. I'm very sorry about that. But I buried all my valuables in the dirt, you know, to do a little business or a little more. How about this? I'll let you dig for treasure once. You can give whatever you find to Tong Wu Chao as compensation. We get one dig. Dang, they all look the same. I was hoping that one of them was going to be like gold. Just dig away? Oh, okay. Wow, this sucks. I get some cabbage. Wow, you just what? Oh. Wow. That took me a long time to find that. I almost dug up like the whole field. Well, let's have a look. What did you get? Oh, so you actually got this bag, huh? What's inside? These ornaments are kind of ghastly. They're made by treasure hoarders, proved to be just as popular as their makers. Nothing else made gentlemen materials. We'll cut out the gems. Just give them to him. Okay, yeah. Should we go back now? Yeah. Ah, delicious. Whoa, it just took me right here. Okay. Hey ho, this gem is as large as a bird's egg. Yes, but it is so very light. And when you hold it up against the light, you can see a shadow within. Fascinating. How fascinating. He's still looking at that egg, huh? Hey, Mr. Guhua Hero. Sorry, what? Yes, that's me, Tong Wu Chao, 320th generation successor to the Guhua clan. Surely you must have come to hence. Oh, it's you two, right? How about it then? Did you find old Chao? Yeah, we did find him. Let's start from the top, shall we? That's one huge bag. Let me see what's in it. Eh? What in the world's with all these ornaments? And they're all so ugly. What is it, old child trying to make a fool of me, huh? That jade pendant made from Smaragdus Jadeite cost me a lot of mora, and he even kept contact with those sneaky treasure hoarders after supposedly washing his hands. This ancient grudge, I might have to cut him down. Oh, don't do that. And you call yourself a hero. Wasn't that jade pendant something you wanted to buy yourself anyway? ... You have a point. And it's not like he's got anything to do with the treasure hoarders anymore. He's opened up a store to let people try their hand at digging for treasure. Digging for treasure? Pfft. So he's doing that again. He used to pull that trick to get Mora for wine. Let me tell you something, that treasure hunt of his works like this. The better the goods, the more explosive barrels there will be around it, and vice versa. For example, tiles that turn out to be empty won't have a single explosive barrel near it, while the best stuff is probably surrounded on all four sides by such barrels. Stingy fellow. He's deathly afraid that someone will get their hands on the good stuff, so he set up the rules such that the game ends once you dig up one explosive barrel. But he said that he'd just let us keep going this time even if we dug them up. Is that so? Well, I suppose there's some goodness left in his heart yet. Fair enough. And if I had been there with him back then, my martial prowess would have... Your martial prowess? I mean, come on now, I am a martial artist. There might still be some distance between me and a true hero, but I can handle a few treasure hoarders, no problem. I'll go look for him later with 2 jugs of wine next time, I suppose, and we'll have a chat then. Jack of no trades. Keklol. Give me that! It's like playing Minesweeper. Does that guy like chill there now? That's where he was, right? He was like right over here. Whee! Oh, look, there's some smelly churls. Oh, look at them. They're like, hey, we want that thing. And those slimes are like, no. Hi, Flo. Rarely on chat. Nice to chill with you guys. Aw, it's good to see you, Lorenzo. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your support, even if you don't always chat. Whee! Okay, so is this like some daily thing I can do? Like, what is this? You miss out if you walk about. Come on, try digging for treasure instead. How about it? Are you interested? Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, let's have a go. You get 10 tries a day until you get the top rewards. Oh. Chasm area was so good. Had a lot of fun the last few days. Yeah, the chasm was really well designed. Like, I was not expecting there to be as much lore, as much like, there's a lot to do. Okay, so there's a crappy thing. Means one of... I'm really bad at Minesweeper, guys. Okay, there's nothing here. Nothing here. So, none of these are explosive. None of these are... Wait, what the heck? What? Yeah, you get out of here, bird. Okay. None of those are explosive. You must have forgotten to join the Discord backends. Yeah, so pinned there in the chat is a Discord link. We would love to have you all there. Who's what is auto targeting me? What is going on? I don't see any enemy around me. Okay. I'm gonna try this one. Cabbage. That means that there could be an explosive near one of these. Okay, then let's try this one. Ah! 10 tries a day. Okay. Okay, so there's no explosives around this one. I think we start with the corners. I think if you start with the corners, yeah, no explosives around this one. Here. How do people play Minesweeper? What is this? How do people do this? I do not. Okay. Nothing. Cabbages. Cabbages. A cabbage and a carrot. We're getting close to something. Okay, that means... Oh boy. Is there even a system? Yeah, the guy explains it to you. Oh, wait. There's another chat option. Oh, I should have looked at it. The one dude who thinks that he's a Guhua master explained it. Basically, he puts the explosives near the valuable gifts. So that had iron ore in it, which means that there is an explosive mine. There's probably 2 explosive mines near this one, right? This is exactly like Minesweeper. And so let's dig here. So there's 1 mine near this one, which means that we're close. Over here is closer to the valuable goods than over here, because so there should be like this. What's the treasure, huh? No, I would never do that. You know what? Come here. Let me give you a hint. So get this. The best stuff is always surrounded. See, he even explains it. The best stuff is always surrounded by the most explosives. For example, the 4 tiles around a treasure chest will all contain explosives. Only 2 of the tiles around ore will contain explosives. And the tiles that surround a tile with no treasure at all will most certainly be free of any danger. So what I'm saying is, don't get discouraged if you dig up a couple explosives. There's light at the end of the tunnel, you'll see. Yeah, apparently there's like a reward that you can get. Okay, nothing. So none of these have explosives. Well, then why don't I dig these up? If none of these have explosives. Oh, I'm learning. Okay, it doesn't count catty corner. So I think it only counts these. That means like this one wouldn't have had an explosive. Okay. All right. Start right here. Nothing. So that one does have explosives near it. These have none. Okay, so this is a bomb. This is a bomb. I know for a fact right here, this is a bomb. Yes! I'm learning. Okay. Nothing. So that's gonna have nothing. There's a bomb near that one. There are 2 bombs near this one. So we're close. Let's see. That one had 1 bomb. This one has 2 bombs. So this is not a bomb. Oh man, this is kind of bad. Well, if the treasure is let's see, this is a bomb. This could be a bomb, or this could be a bomb. One of those is a bomb. No, it's gonna be this one. So this is the chest. Oh! Oh! I feel so big brain, guys. I did it. You went through the whole lot really quickly. Give me a moment to reset the tiles. Oh, does he just say that now? Okay. So, yeah, it's Minesweeper. So, many wrinkles in that brain. Yeah. So I guess I come back tomorrow or something. You just do this until you run out of rewards. That's cool. They should do more stuff like this. Like, I love having like a little mini game to play, like in the region to progress over time. I think that's really cool. All right, that was fun. Now we have to do this. Now wait for reset to do it again. Oh, okay. Feel really dumb. You just took them randomly and it took like 1 minute to finish it. That's funny. There's no shame in that. No shame. Like that Sudoku puzzle in Watatsumi. Oh yeah, the Sudoku puzzle. Yeah. I remember that now. That one was actually really cool though. I liked that one. It was frustrating, but it was fun. Okay. Hello, Team Master Lisu. Just my luck. I'm not gonna tell any more stories today. Not today, I swear it. What's going on? This tiny little stage is really annoying me. It's been poorly maintained for decades. It squeaks at the lightest touch. I've long told our boss, I'm not even gonna pretend to know how to pronounce that. FANARTIST, that it needed to be replaced, but he would always brush me off, saying that he couldn't find a good carpenter to do the job. Today, when I was telling the story of the Wrath of Haishan, it would make the infernal squeak with every pose I would strike. Nothing could have killed the moon more effectively. Every person present burst out laughing, and some even made fun of me for it. I'm fed up with it. I must bring a good carpet. Oh, this poor guy. Guten Abend, my team. Welcome. I must bring a good carpenter to see Fanare. Then we'll see what other excuses you can come up with. You're from the Adventures Guild, right? Can I ask you directly to find a good carpenter? How do I find a carpenter? Go to Chingsei Village. I know that one guy. Master Lu. I remember him. We bought furniture stuff from him. Any carpenter from Fanmu Carpenters can do the job if they build it right, blah, 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 blah. I'm such a genius. With this reasoning that I just came up with, I don't see how they could say no again. Rest assured, just as long as you bring the carpenter here, be paid in full. Wie geht's, my team? Wie geht's dieses Tag? Or diese Tag? I don't know. Man, this orange juice is hitting the spot. It's like, it's just slapping so hard. I really hope they will add more puzzles like that. Like, I'm willing to use my low IQ, hate math brain to beat hard puzzles. Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, the puzzles in Genshin aren't that difficult. I find it totally reasonable to, like, sit down and just spend 10, 15 minutes figuring one out. And it's, like, not hard, but it makes you feel good for doing it. Like, you don't really need guides for them. What's the hurry, young lady? Would you like to sit down and have a cup of tea? Master Lu, there's something of grave importance. The stage, it squeaks. Oh no. It's not difficult. Oh, it's not difficult to build a new stage, but I'm afraid I can't help. Liyue Harbor is too far away. No one will be taking care of Fanmu carpenters if I go. What's more, I'm too old to travel this far. It would take a toll on my fragile bone. Then I guess you can kiss that commission fee goodbye, then. Well, hang on a second there. Since you've traveled all the way here, why don't I recommend someone capable to you? Although he's not yet my apprentice, I've been considering the possibility of accepting him. Master Lu, I'm almost done with the 4-chair set the village had wanted, but I ran out of wood for the last chair. But Flo, I like being unreasonable. Dayu, thank you for helping out in the village. Speak of the devil, I was just about to say that Dayu can handle your request as well. Do you have a job for me? I'm not yet Master Lu's apprentice, so I can't represent Fanmu carpenters. Calm down there. They came from Liyue Harbor and wanted to build us they want us to build a new stage for the Heyu tea house. Oh, you want us to build a stage? Us means me and Master Lu. Did you hear that, Granny Rojan? Oh, yes, I did. Hee hee. Master Lu, Dayu really wants to be your apprentice. He only follows you around at Fanmu Carpenters when there are so many other choices. He's a diligent and kind boy. It's time you gave the nod. Got it, got it. I already asked him to take jobs on my behalf. I think I've made myself quite clear. Thank you, Master. Dayu, the first job I'm going to officially send you on is to build a stage for Heyu Tea House. Do your best to make me proud. Piece of cake. I've worked for the carpenter who built the stage for the J Chamber. Don't be so proud yet. The stage of the Heyu Tea House lasted for decades. You gotta build a sturdy one for him, too. Oh, so this is all for Ayu's Tea House. How has he managed to never replace this tiny stage for so long? I'll take the because he's a cheapskate. He's like you know, Krusty Krab, Mr. Krabs from Krusty Krabs. I'll take the job. Let me finish the last chair in the set and I'll come with you. I'm sorry that you will have to wait a little bit. I need 3 pieces of pine wood for the last chair. I'm going to collect some. We'll have to wait a bit. Well, if you don't want to wait, then you'll have to magically produce 3 pieces of pine wood right here, right now. Well, lucky for you, I've spent hundreds of hours smacking trees. Oh, and red dye? You want some red dye? I got plenty of that. Plenty of that. Here you go. I only have 1,648 woods and 256 dye. I don't know how I could possibly spare any of this. Every time when I hear Flo he, it reminds me of Uncle He. Yeah. Yeah, he said that a lot, didn't he? I expect Sumeru drip marketing tomorrow morning since it's the week of the update. Yeah, me too, Jamwash. Me too. The last chair is finished. Here you are, Granny Rojan. Now it's time to head to the tea house. Take care, Master. I'll be back in a few days. All right, be safe. Well then, if I leave now, I'll reach Liyue Harbor by tomorrow evening. See you at Heyu Tea House then. You made a stage in your cool Isle teapot and Barbara as the star. Aw. Ain't that nice. Have they ever added like new... Whoa, okay. You just running around with 565 lizard tails. Traveler has some weird collecting habits. Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I really enjoy collecting loach pearls. How many loach pearls do I have? I have 300 here. I have 376 loach pearls. It's like a pearl that they vomit up, you know what I mean? It's just so nice. A shiny pearl spat out by a loach. You scare them, and they vomit out pearls. Ain't that lovely? So we wait until the following day. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So we do that. I wonder if anything will use those. I don't know. Right now, I think they literally have no use. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly. I just find them fun to collect because the loaches are really cute and they spawn in very specific spots, and it's kind of fun to go around and just collect the little loaches. Like sometimes they put like 3 loaches in the same spot, so that by the time you, like, even if you have Aloy, or no, Sayu, even if you have Sayu, once you collect one of them, the rest of them will run away. So it's kind of like playing a little mini game. You gotta like catch them all real fast, you know, before they disappear. Camera actually overheated this time. All right, I am here. I thought I waited long enough, but let me just go a full day here to see what happened. Okay. No. After this quest, I'll pull up the clip that we're going to analyze, and we are going to talk about overload teams. And I'm very excited. I are the very excited to be doing the thing. Meanwhile, I never met a Loach. You have 5 of them somehow? You've definitely seen them before. What do you mean? Don't tell me that you're still arguing amongst yourselves. Oh, I get it. Mr. Lisu wants to build a new stage, but he doesn't get to make the call here. Fan AA, who is actually in charge, isn't keen on building something new. Fine. Just let me know when you two have things sorted out. Oh my gosh. I've just had a tiring trip and would like to take some rest. This is just great. Why don't we just keep the stage and he can just like reinforce it or something? Or like, what about the commission fee? Be patient. Let me try talking to him again. He's right there. Or yeah, if you don't want to spend a small sum of money on the stage, you'll lose a big fortune in the future. Just think about it. Every time Miss Yoon gives her marvelous spear flourish performance, the audience will hear the squeak of the stage before they even get to applaud. Isn't that simply embarrassing? The Yunhan opera troupe isn't obligated or obliged to perform at our tea house. They could go somewhere else if they're displeased. This would be a huge loss on our side.
Miss Yoon is a dear friend. She would never do that to me.
You're quite the optimist, aren't you? But I heard that many people have chosen to go to third round knockout instead of our own tea house lately. Iron Tongue Chan has gotten even more popular than me. Could you try to be a little more realistic? With all the money Miss Yoon has earned for the tea house, don't tell me that you can't even afford to build a new stage. Oh, Yunjin. Hello. Did someone just call my name? Oh, it's you, Mr. Lisu. You look angry. What happened? It's nothing. I'm not angry, actually. Well, are you here to perform today? I'm just here to have some tea and pay you an Irie visit. Ah, if it isn't Flowcat. What a surprise. I'd say it's fate. I am not at all surprised.
Miss Yoon certainly knows the art of conversation. Come, friends. I have some newly made tea from Chaoyang village. Let's brew a pot.
Irie, when I was downstairs, I heard that you are going to rebuild the stage. So, this day has finally come.
This will need a bit more consideration.
Oh, a bit more consideration? Speaking of which, do you know who I visited in Chinksa Village today?
You can just directly tell me that you went to see Roshin again.
Good guess. Granny Rujin was asking about Hey UT House, and I told her that everything was the same as when she was young. Then she said...
What did she say?
Oops, I forgot what she said.
You seem to have a good memory, but why does it have to fail on this particular day with something so important? Forget it. She'll be happy with things remaining as they were. Young people are always after new things and have little respect for the past. As you know, all you know is forcing me to rebuild the stage. The more I explain, the more you'll find me annoying.
Please don't get mad, Irie. Let's have tea, and I shall brew some. Flocat and Mr. Lee Su, could I trouble you to bring me some tea? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Why are you so rude, old man?
Stop nagging me about repairing the stage.
All right. Miss Yoon, I was wondering why Irie refused to build a new stage despite all of its benefits. Now I see why, thanks to your clever choice of topic. I understand his nostalgia, yes I really do, but I didn't expect him to have held onto that for decades. And now we know the reason behind it. I don't get it. This is an old story, but since you're involved, I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Found Irie used to be an opera singer when he was young, and he often performed together with Granny Rajan. They would usually play a couple, perhaps Irie wanted it to be real. But Granny Rajan had feelings for someone else. Later she grew tired of stage performance and decided to move to Chinksa Village with the one she loved. But that person didn't make it to Chinksa Village with Granny. Oh, that's sad. Leaving her to live alone in the village ever since. Oh. Knowing that I often visit her, Irie would ask me about her from time to time. I can tell that he still cares for her, and he sees the stage as a symbol of their past and thus does not want to tear it down. Sigh. Since the stage means so much to Irie, he's not going to let us build a new one. Guess all our efforts are wasted. Why don't we just reinforce the current stage? That's not necessarily the case. I have a way to change his mind. Give me some time, Mr. Lisu. Really? As long as the stage gets repaired, I'll be in your debt, Miss Yoon. I won't ask for too much. Please tell Ring of the Raining Blades to its very end. Blocat, you can join me if you want. Somehow Yunjin feels different than usual. Our tea house has collaborated with the Yunhan opera troupe for decades. Miss Yoon would naturally feel more approachable around us. No problem. I'll make some time and tell the story just for you. All right, now that we finished the tea, it's time to talk to Irie. Okay. Hello, EpidemicSound. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Just in time to hear me do another old man voice. Irie, when we were drinking tea, I suddenly remembered what Granny Rajan told me.
Oh, what did she say?
She said, Irie always loves to make things difficult for himself. I feel sad about that.
Sigh. She truly understands me. But it seems that she doesn't miss the old stage. I'm the only person who can't let go. What a fool was I to be so obsessed with the stage. All right. You can rebuild it as you want. It's a touching... It's a touching thing to have kept the stage for so many years. I don't find it foolish at all. Please don't think of it that way. The stage must be rebuilt, but we mustn't damage what Irie wants to preserve in memory. So you finally made your decision? Great, I'll start working right away. Here, take a look at my blueprint. The grand stage on the Great Jade Chamber was built based on it. According to this design, we need to tear down the walls on the two sides and... Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think we need to repair the stage instead of building something entirely new, which is exactly what I said. Since the problem is caused by the squeaky wood floor, why don't we just repair the floor first? As for the rest, we can talk about it later. What do you think, Mr. Lisu? So long as the stage won't affect performance, I have no objections to Miss Yoon and Irie's arrangement.
Huh. Is that all you want? So you don't need me to build a new stage? I agree. Miss Yoon's I
agree. Miss Yoon's idea is a good one. As it happens, we don't buy the planks. We don't need to buy the planks. We can find some at the docks. May I trouble you to bring me some planks, Flocat? I'll pay you for everything in full later.
Yeah, that works for me. All right, then leave everything to me. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. Okay. And away we go. Running, 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 running. Hooah! Give me that. Oh crap! I keep doing that. I hit C instead of V. Yuko. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay. We got your planks. These planks would do. I'll start right away. Wow. Nice. Stage has been repaired. Nothing seems to have changed at all.
Young man, since you've traveled all the way from Chinksa Village to here, how should I pay you?
I thought it would be a big job, yet I only had to repair a few planks. That wasn't much trouble. I'm new in this line of job, so I won't ask for too much. 2 meals worth of mora should do. That would be 8,000 in total.
That's a fair price, good, but I can only offer 2,000 mora.
What? Why didn't you just ask me to do it for free? This is Irie for you. He has a 50-50 principle, you know. Well, it means 50% off at first and then 50% off again, making it 75% off in total. It's rather, economical. Oh my, your boss is really stingy.
You only repaired a few planks. I'll only offer 2,000. Not a single mora more.
Guess I'll just have to take it since it's my first commission. Remember to put in a good word for the Fanmu Carpenters with your audience.
You can count on me. And my young friend here, thanks to you too, you'll be handsomely paid. How about this blueprint? Look at all the details. Must be worth a fortune.
You are stingy indeed.
To run a tea house, I have to pinch pennies here and there.
Here and there, or do you mean everywhere? Okay, I'm getting sick of the old person voice. And Miss Yoon, you solved the problem for me on your first visit, or on your visit. How should I thank you? That won't be necessary. I'm glad I was able to help. I wanted to invite Xinyan to go for a rock and roll performance. Aw. Oh, you need me to do some explaining for you while you go to the show, right? Don't say that. I just haven't seen my friend Xinyan in a long time. I miss her very much. Aw. If the person from Yunhan Opera Troupe asks about my whereabouts, please. Got it. I have the answer ready. Oh, you're asking about Miss Yoon. She came to visit Xinyan and they did embroidery together. That's what I'm going to tell them. Do you like this one? Yes, I do. Then it's decided then. Aww. Oh, and we actually get the stage. Nice. Old person voice was good. Nice. And some say that in old age people grow soft. Right. Okay. Look at that. Getting all caught up. Now the only thing I'm missing are pictures of fossils from the chasm. But yeah. Let me go collect the reputation reward. Boo, 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 boo. Welcome, Nat. Hope you are doing well. Oh, I still haven't done my weekly like reputation stuff. I should do that. At least I don't think I have. But first, we got to talk about the overload stuff, because I promised that we would talk about that. All right, guys. Let me check my camera. Let me see if it's still on fire. Ow. All right. The camera is not too bad. I am going to pull up the clip that we need to watch, and I'm gonna get my camera back on, so I will be right back.
I mean, you
Alrighty. Camera is on. And let me get the video. Okay, here we are. Am I looking forward to 2.8? Yeah, I'm very excited. It comes out on Tuesday for me. So, what I want to show, this is from Ashikai's most recent video. Ashikai put out a video about Kuki Shinobu, just going over, like, you can see the title here in the bottom. Let me just go ahead and grab the link. If you guys have not seen this video, it's very good. Kind of goes over like Shinobu and her kit and kind of like misconceptions people have of like why they think that she's bad or whatever. But there is one specific part that I want to talk about. So we're gonna watch a clip and then we're gonna discuss it. You watched that? Good for you. I gotta pause my music. Okay, so let's watch like the short clip here, and then we'll discuss.
That Overload knocks enemies back, but Overload does have a really big multiplier on its overall damage, especially when compared to Electrocharged. You just need really reliable pyro application in order to get access to it. Shockingly, Dendro actually gives us this opportunity by providing us with the burning reaction, which is already in the game, so you can kinda test it out. Without getting too into the weeds and the intricacies of weighted elemental application, Dendro and Pyro together create a persistent pyro aura on the enemies that deals pitifully small amounts of damage, but constantly reapplies pyro to the unit over time in large amounts, so it can't really be removed easily. That means that even a unit like Toma could provide enough field pyro application to trigger burning, which could then be used in an overload comp for Shinobu, or another off-field damage dealer. Shinobu could even justify running a 4-piece Thundering Fury or
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The mic was muted. So, okay, she explained basically what I wanted her to explain. And look, so you get the pyro aura on the enemy, and then you apply Dendro, and the pyro aura goes back up. And as the Dendro aura depletes, you'll notice that the pyro aura stays really stable. This is different from electrocharge. If you guys know, electrocharge reactions deplete the electro and the hydro at the same time. So in an electrocharge reaction, you're depleting hydro and electro at the same pace, meaning you want about equal amounts of each to have a good taser team. What she's showing here is how pyro application works here. So now you have the burning with reverse melt. So basically she's showing that even if you have burning, even if you proc reactions off of it, you're not taking away enough pyro to remove the burning reaction. Like, even though you're using reverse melt, you're not removing enough pyro, and the Dendro is going to keep refreshing that pyro so you can keep doing the reactions. That is the theory, okay? But this is interesting because watch this clip. Hold on, she's going to play it. Okay, right here. I'm going to play this really slowly, and I need you guys, like, pay very close attention to what happens here. I want to see if you guys catch it. Pay very close attention. So Kuki uses her skill. Okay, it's burning. Skill procs. There's an overload. It's burning. Skill procs. There's an overload. Did you guys catch it? Someone tell me. ICD, so what about it? Tell me why that, tell me why that's crazy. Explain to me why that is so freaking significant. Because that is actually, like, this clip right here that she showed, this is very significant. Hi, Freddy. How you doing, buddy? I think Exhausted Axolotl caught it. Vaporize is like burst damage. Burning is like damage over time. Burning will be good against high HP enemies. You bypass ICD. Yeah, okay. So Exhausted Axolotl got it. Maybe it's because not a lot of people know about Kuki's kit, but let's watch this again. And when you watch this, I want you to keep one thing in mind. Kuki can only react with normal internal cooldowns. Kuki only reacts. Wait, it usually put aura after 3 hit, if I remember correctly, but this is different. Yeah, so internal cooldown is every 3 hits or every 3 seconds. So normally Kuki can only react every other hit. Every other hit of her skill will do an overload, right? If you have like a pyro aura on an enemy. Now watch this though. When the Dendro slime is burning, you get an overload. Now the next one should not overload. So this next tick, there should be 0 overload. Boom, there's an overload. And then you're like, okay, that's weird. So the next one shouldn't be an overload. Boom, there's an overload. So what this is showing, essentially what this is showing is that you can ignore ICD with overload, with burning. If an enemy is burning, this little visualization that she's showing, every time burning ticks, you see how the pyro aura jumps back up? You see this? So every time burning ticks, it applies a new pyro aura. So it doesn't count it as like the same pyro aura. It resets your internal cooldown. Now I did some basic math on this. Can I actually, I wonder if I can show a calculator. Like if I pull up a calculator, can I show that on stream? Because I think it's better to have the visual. 1 second. Window capture. Oh, would you look at that? Easy clap. It looks like the keyword overload doesn't show up during the ICD unless I missed it. So I wonder if they'll patch it out if it isn't intended. It looks like the word overload doesn't show up during the ICD. Well, it doesn't always show. Oh crap, I skipped way too far. It doesn't always show the overload thing, but you see the overload number, and I don't think it's a bug. I'm waiting for it to go to the next clip. Waiting. Hold on. Okay, so he burns it. You see burning tick once. Now you won't see burning itself, like the word doesn't really show back up. Now you have overload, and then you see the overload number, 1200, 150. And then you're gonna get another overload immediately. And it doesn't say overload, but you can see the overload number, 1200, 150. And then whoa. And then right there, you saw that it said overload again. So I think maybe it doesn't say overload again, but it's still, anyway, the point is, let me pull up my calculator. If you have a normal Kuki, like let's use this Kuki, right? She was doing 12,150. Normally, with a maxed out Kuki, you can do like 7 or 8 reactions. So let's just go on the low side. Let's say 7 reactions. So currently, Kuki can do like 85,000 damage in a 15-second window with overload damage. It's kind of like, yeah, that's all right, but that's not really anything too crazy. If we ignore internal cooldowns, then you have 12,150 damage, times 14, which equals 170,000 damage. And this is on a hybrid build. So let's say you take it to the maximum. I've seen people hit 17,000. Let's just say 17,800 times 14. 249,200 damage. So if you have a burning enemy and you can ignore internal cooldowns, all of a sudden Kuki goes from doing, it literally doubles her damage. It actually is a 100% increase in damage. Because prior, if you're doing 17,800 and you're capped at like 7 or 8 reactions, you're capped at 124,000. Now, you just basically double it. This is huge. This is actually huge. It may just happen too fast for the system to say it every time then. I hope it's intended because that would be a cool new gameplay mechanic. Yeah, well, so basically what we're seeing, if you emulate Dendro, which is kind of what she's showing here, when you emulate the Dendro thing, every time burning procs, it refreshes the pyro aura. It's, how do I put this? It's not unintentional because this is already how the game works in a way. Burning doesn't do a lot of damage. The only thing burning does is apply pyro to the enemy. Burning itself, this reaction itself, burning, has no internal cooldown. It just ticks very quickly. It ticks once every half a second. And so basically, yeah. Okay, you get it now. So yeah, so it's like it's basically like if you were to do an overload and then swap characters and refresh the pyro aura to overload again. Except it's doing it very quickly, which is, I think, the benefit of it, because like Zhongling is one of the only characters that has very insane off-field pyro application. Other than that, having off-field pyro application is actually very difficult in Genshin, which rather than making a bunch of characters that can do off-field pyro application, I think basically what they want to do is have a whole reaction based on applying pyro very quickly so that you can do your reverse melts, your reverse vapes, and then also so that you can do overload things. Because let's just play it one more time. So you can kind of see like a simulation right here with reverse melt, and you can see that it's not overtaking the pyro application from burning, because burning applies pyro so fast. So yeah, we have the overload, which, I mean, if you add her damage, her 900 damage in there, it's actually like 13,000. Okay, 700. So we have 12,000. Yeah, it's just I saw this earlier and it shook me. I was genuinely shook by the fact that we were able to see that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show as far as that video. I just think that that's really exciting when it comes to overload meta in the future of overload. Her burst does it too. How many hits could we overload? I don't know. You would have to count. Like, her burst hits very quickly. I don't know if her burst is faster than burning or not. Like all of this is gonna need testing, but it's just very exciting. Wait, so my Ayato in proc can proc vaporize like this? Potentially. That's kind of the idea, is that like if you were to have a burning enemy, like, okay, you have a Dendro, let's say you have your Ayato team. You would want a Pyro unit, a Dendro unit, Ayato, and then you would want an Animo unit. And you would essentially burn an enemy, and then you would just start slapping them with well, you would want to like hit an enemy with Hydro, swirl it, hit them with Dendro to bloom, and then you would hit the enemies with Pyro. And then all of those seeds that you bloom on the ground would blow up and start burning the enemies. And then from there, you would just want to apply consistent Dendro so that you can keep the burning reaction going while you're slapping the enemies with your Hydro, with your Ayato. It, like I said, it's gonna take a lot of specific testing, but the reaction meta is gonna get wild with Dendro. It's gonna be pretty insane. I think that we can look like any unit that has ICD issues. I have some serious hopium for this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like any unit that has ICD issues, I kind of wonder what overload Kaching is gonna be like. You know what I mean? Like, what would that be like? If the same principle applies with Kaching, then that would just be kind of bonkers. This is so cool, and it looks like it's gonna give some great rotation options for reactions. Yeah. It'll be beneficial for like chain reaction comps. Like if you're running an overload comp, obviously that's beneficial. Units like Beto and Fischl will benefit a lot from that. Your battery's getting low, Mark. I'll see you around. Have a good one. All right, let's go take care of the bounties here. I gotta actually swap teams. I'm gonna test that flow with catching. Let's see what happens with existing mobs. Yeah, it might be hard to test for now, just because like the Dendro slimes don't have a lot of health. It can be kind of difficult to test burning reactions and stuff like that. But if you can use her auto attacks maybe with like no equipment on, just to see what the ICD situation is like, that would be pretty pog. I think the sooner that we can get to the bottom of that, the better. Gotta get that more, yeah, so how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody having a good day or night or whatever it is for you? Because you better be. Invulnerable to electro damage. Well, that is okay. Could I test it with one of those Dendro Hilly Churls that do the AoE Dendro circles? I don't think that they apply Dendro to themselves. Like, the reason why the Dendro slimes work so well is because the big Dendro slimes apply Dendro to themselves. And for that reason, you can test things with the Dendro slimes, but like they don't have a lot of health. Catalyzed catching could be crazy. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier, Wash. Basically, there were a couple things that I mentioned when they showed. Oh God, I got stuck there. When they showed Catalyze, they didn't explain anything about it. But one thing that I did notice is that sorry, I just got mega distracted. The clip that they show with Catalyze is literally just catching, attacking an enemy. Like, that's it. They don't show anything else. With the other footage, they show like an appropriate setup. So like they show this one clip where there's like 3 hilly churls and they hit it with bloom and then they hit it with pyro and it blows up the seed and you hit all the hilly churls with the explosion, right? Like, okay, that makes sense. That's like where that is the situation where you would use it. The situation where they showed Catalyze, literally all they did was they hit an enemy with Dendro and then they swapped to catching and they just start wailing on the enemy. That leads me to believe that the situation where we're going to use Catalyze is basically just to beat the crap out of an enemy afterwards. There's like this special aura that it leaves. It's like green lightning that it leaves on the enemy. I kind of feel like it's probably some kind of defense shred or like something like that. I don't know. My stream makes this a good day. Oh, thank you. But yeah, the next teaser that they do, they better explain what Catalyze does. I'm really hoping that if they put out another teaser, they actually explain. That would be Pog. I'm very hyped for 2.8. Hyped for Sumeru, new team comps, new reactions, new characters, new Archon quests, massive lores, beautiful soundtracks, beautiful scenery. Yeah. It is a good time to be hyped for Genshin. Catalyze means to accelerate a reaction, so maybe it will bypass ICD. Well, but you see that? I don't know if burning already does that, then I'm not sure that would be like a very good thing. The reason why I think defense shred would be valuable is if you're running an overload comp. I should probably blow up these barrels before I try to fight this guy, because these things are deadly as heck. There we go. Okay. Like if we're using chain reactions in a team comp to do a lot of damage, I think defense shred would make a lot of sense, because every single hit of the chain reaction would deal a lot of increased damage. Like superconduct. Superconduct is specifically with physical damage. So yeah, more like a non-specific debuff. It's basically like defense shred is basically just do more damage, I guess, you know what I mean? But it would buff physical and elemental damage, which I think would be good. And it would also buff, like it would buff raw damage, but it would also buff reaction damage, because it's a raw defense shred. It's not shredding the resistance to a specific element or fizz. It would be like a non-specific. So it probably wouldn't be a massive DPS increase for any single specific source of damage, but it would boost all sources of damage. It could be defense shred, which does speed up the enemy dying. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're gonna do there. I really want them to give us the final information soon, because they kind of left it up in the air right there, and I feel like with Catalyze, like I really want to know what's going on there. I really would like to know what's going on there. If I remember correctly, Dendro Samachurl can put Dendro Aura on other mobs, so I'm gonna see if that works. You can try it. I don't know if it'll work. will be interesting. Yeah. It's just like another reason why I think it's going to be defense shred is because they basically mentioned that the way they come up with reactions is by combining the two aspects of the elements together. So like the way they explained electrocharge was that like hydro has a recovery element, electro has an energy element, and so together you get like a sustained damage kind of situation, which I can kind of see where they're coming from with that. With Dendro, they mentioned that it's the energy aspect of electro combined with the wisdom aspect of Dendro. And when I think about wisdom and energy, I don't know, like basically what it says to me is it's like having the energy and wisdom to find a weak point in the end. I don't know. I can't really figure it out. I'm not sure what else they could do. I really don't know. I mean, maybe they're more creative than I am, and that's why they're the ones developing the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Unlimited power. It would give you a really good reason to bring Electro Dendro together. If you had raw defense shred, your physical comps, like here's actually a really cool thing. If you have a raw defense shred, the physical meta currently is double electro, cryo, and yeah, well, it depends, I guess, on the enemy, but usually I think isn't the physical meta double cryo, double electro? Isn't that the physical meta? Either way, the point is that you're gonna add in a Dendro unit to the whole thing there. And then same thing with reaction teams. You would have a reason to add Dendro Electro to your reaction teams. Like let's say you're doing an overload team. You would have Dendro, Pyro, and Electro. And then from there, you could add a Hydro unit to get Bloom, as well as, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of room for rainbow comps. Physical just needs Superconduct, really. I mean, yeah. Although I think physical units might start falling behind, and in that sense, like defense shred is better for multi-hit attacks, because with a defense shred, you're not gonna get a huge boost in damage from a one-hit nuke, but you'll get more damage from many smaller hits using a defense shred, because it's not like a multiplicative amplifier. Salute to the dev team, not gonna lie. In the Dendro teaser, instead of saying what reactions Dendro does, instead they explain the concept of Dendro, the elements, and yeah, I'm glad that they explained the lore. I'm glad that they gave us the backstory, but I am just so curious. I really want to know what Catalyze does. And the longer that they hold out on us, the longer that I'm like, whoa. All right, we're gonna do this survey. Oh. Y'all don't get to know how old I am. What are the following platforms? Oh, in the last month, I've only played on PC. How satisfied am I? Somewhat, we'll say. How satisfied am I with the storyline? It was great. How satisfied am I with the music? Great. Combat experience? I'll say somewhat. How satisfied am I with the events? Perilous Trail, Spices, the Drumalong Festival. Overall, they say overall, and I'm not. I don't know, guys. I really liked the drum festival, and I really liked the Muddy Bazaar one, but I did not like the Spices event, and the core of the Adeptus event was boring. I'm gonna say somewhat unsatisfied, because honestly, like, I really only liked 2 of these. I mean, these were very fun, the 2 that I liked, but how satisfied was I with the Perilous Trails event? I mean, the story was really good, but the combat event part, it was okay. I'm gonna say somewhat satisfied with this. With the following characters. Oh, okay. I mean, no, the storyline was great. Oh, wait a minute. Are they just asking about how satisfied am I with these characters as they play? I mean, they're all fine. How satisfied am I with Cookie? Cookie's great. What do I own all of these? I got all of them. How satisfied am I with the character aspects of Yelan? Characterization good, art good, damage dealing amazing, teamwork, I mean, she's great. Control and movement, great. I mean, very well designed. Any feedback that I would like to share? Here. Let me move elements of this so that you guys can. There we go. Hi, Fred. You want to come say hi to chat? No? You don't want to? You want to be a bad kitty? You don't want to come say hi to chat? Okay. I enjoyed. Let's see. Yelan is both fun to play and... Come here, Fred. Come here. Say hi to stream. You're lame. Both fun to play and flexible. Shoot. In her team building options. Keep making units that are fun to play and well balanced. That is the most important thing. Her design and personality are also very well done. How satisfied am I with Zhao? Characterization's fine, art is fine, damage dealing. Let's put him a little somewhat satisfied there. Teamwork ability. I mean, he's not supposed to be good with teams, but support, I mean, he doesn't have support. Control and movement. Any feedback about Zhao? Zhao is a great character, but is held back by the lack of dedicated supports, which could really really amplify his viability in late game content. But he is the best edgy boy. Also, how satisfied are you with the following aspects of Ito? Characterization, perfect. He does great with damage dealing. Obviously, he doesn't have any teamwork or support or whatever. I guess we could do the same thing that we did with... I mean, I'm not really unsatisfied. Like, he's a hyper carry. He's not supposed to have... I probably shouldn't have said unsatisfied for Zhao. Control and movement. I will say somewhat unsatisfied here. I feel like Ito sometimes is a little bit clunky getting around the battlefield when enemies are spaced farther apart. Like, I find... I used to run him with Diona, and taking away that 10% movement speed and 10% stamina reduction from Diona was actually a bigger deal than I thought. Like swapping over to Kuki as the healer. He's a little slow sometimes. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm sick of this camera, guys. I'm buying a webcam. I'm over it. I'm sick of it. I've changed. It's like changing diapers, man. You just get sick of it. Is there any feedback about Ito that you would like to share? Max Middleman is a legend, and Ito is too cool for school. Did I spell Middleman right? Is that how you spell that guy's last name? Max Middleman? I don't know if it's L-E or if it's E-L. I think it's M-I-T-T-E-L? I don't think it really matters. Okay, how satisfied am I with Kuki? Okay, let me turn my light off since the camera's off. And I'll turn the camera off. The camera's off. Yeah. How satisfied? I like her characterization a lot. Her design is really good. I'm a big fan of Kuki's design. Her damage dealing ability, I will say that I'm somewhat unsatisfied, but this is only from the standpoint of like pre-Dendro. I have a feeling after Dendro comes out, Kuki is going to be doing a lot more damage, especially considering what we just talked about earlier. Because, yeah, her teamwork ability, oh, superb. Support, superb. Control and movement, I guess a little unsatisfied. I feel like maybe her skill or her burst should have had a little bit of a movement element to it. Like, since she's a low HP character, I kind of feel like her burst should have like jumped her back, or like her skill maybe should have like backstepped her or something. But yeah, no, other than that, she's, I mean, great. I put that I have 2 of them, but I didn't get to do specific categories. Oh, weird. Ito can be a bit weird when it comes to his rotation, especially what to do. And yeah. How satisfied am I with the weapons in this version? Aqua Simulacra, Jade Wing Spear. I mean, like it only had 1 overall. Oh, that's weird. Somewhat satisfied, I guess. Doesn't really matter. How do I feel about the effort required to level characters? How satisfied with a wish system? Somewhat unsatisfied. How do I feel about battle pass? Very unsatisfied. I'm sick. Like, honestly, they need to do something with the battle pass. It's like, it's just the same old. And like, I don't know, either they need to come up with some new weapons to add to the list, or they need to maybe give us some free billets or something. Like, they need to spice it up a little. It's just like all books at Mora. You know what I mean? Like, I have thousands of ore. I don't need more ore. How satisfied am I with the benefits? I mean, neutral. How satisfied with game language? It's fine. Voiceover. I love the voiceover. Co-op. They've been working on it. They've been working on the co-op a lot with adding stuff in the teapot, but I'm still unsatisfied. I would like to be more satisfied. I want to motivate them. So, how satisfied with gaming security? It's fine, but it could be better. How satisfied am I with them as a company? Overall, okay. How willing am I to... Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously going to keep playing the game. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I'd recommend it. Do I have any other comments or thoughts to share us about the current version? If so, please note below. Thank you for your support, Traveler. Okay. Here's the open-ended part. So, thanks for all your hard work. Here are 3 things I'd like to see. All right, guys. More co-op functionality. More mini games to play with friends and low resin options for fun. I would like to see some sort of end game, some sort of endless content, maybe an arena with waves of enemies. This could be done for rewards or just for fun. I would like to fight hordes of enemies and push my team's limits to the max. Next. One more big ask, guys. One more big ask. Oh, I think Remserp said a daily login. I don't know if a daily login really adds that much value to the game. Yeah, we need some resin changes. We need resin changes considering the increasing demands on resin. As more content, artifacts. Hold on. As more characters, artifacts, weekly bosses are added, please give us more sources of resin and increase the cap to at least 200. There we go. Now that we're getting Sumeru, we're gonna have more weekly bosses, more artifacts, more characters. We're gonna need more resin. Boom. That's how you do a survey. That's how you do it, folks. Wow. Oh, and then I need to do these guys. I hope they read all this stuff, but my guess is no. I think they'll read that. That was really short. It was just like 3 bullet points. I've seen people submit books of information to them. I generally try to keep it to about a paragraph. Can you let me go? Thank you. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. And the next one, forgot that they don't show up. Hilly Churl Hullabaloo.
Yep.
先生こっちで今こそ誕生の時砕きやがれ
邪魔をするな。慰のリ
進軍創世の術偉業を見届けよやはりダメだ俺様に任せろガン闘牛
Yeah, it probably depends on many submit comments, but imagine if it's over 1 million feedback comments, it'd probably be harder. Yeah, well, I'm guessing that they have, they probably have a filtering process where like, they just auto filter. Like, let's say, okay, they just filter out the F word. So if anyone, like, I'm guessing if anyone puts the F word in there, like, you know, cause I'm sure a lot of people just put like FU Mihoyo or like Hoyoverse or whatever, or like, I want more effing Primo gems or something like that. I'm sure that those just get deleted straight into the trash. And then I'm hoping that like, you know, they just take the people who are actually like trying to have a serious feedback thing and those get through the filter. I think they read and pay attention to the players more than they get credit for. It's just that they don't respond to things, so it seems like they don't hear. I agree with that entirely. I think that they do pay attention. It's just that they think that it's better for them to never directly respond. And whether that's good or bad, I mean, you know, I don't think it's good, but yeah. Oh. Oh, that guy got deleted. He got yeeted and deleted. Oh, I forgot that this guy respawns. How fun. You gonna jump? Okay. Wait, did I do all of them? No, there's still one more. Nice, all of them are fighting. That is cool. Wah. Wah. You're grilling up some prime rib steak burgers. Oh my gosh, that sounds fancy. That sounds like a tasty burger. You gonna make yourself a tasty burger. She. Yeah, so it looks like everyone's pretty okay with me doing less, like streaming every other day and then doing a video every other day. So I think that's where we're gonna take it. What's this going on over here? 2 people. Oh wait, no, I think only 1 person voted no. And I'd be willing that it was Remserp. Come here. There we go. Got stuck on a rock there. It's kind of annoying. the voices, they were like, gah, gah, gah. Oh no, that really got me. Remsurf is always the suspect. Always. No communication is the worst thing you can do, if I'm being honest. Like, no communication, anything that requires teamwork can be downfall. Yeah. AR-45, time to start feeling the pain of farming artifacts. Oh, good luck, my friend. It is painful. It is definitely painful. Welcome to the... you will soon understand. The amount of disappointment cannot be overstated. But yeah, welcome to the five-star land of dreams. Because you'll always be dreaming about the artifacts that you want. Boy. Lost Ark has a somewhat communication, and it's also disappointment hell. You know, that's a really good point, is that like Lost Ark communicates, but even when they communicate, people just like, it's not, it's really, in the case of Lost Ark, it's not necessarily the communication. It's more that like Amazon Game Studios is just super out of touch with like what's important to us as gamers. And like they just, oh, it's just really bad. But yeah, no, that's so true. Lost Ark, they communicate quite a bit, and it's, yeah. Get ready to always get banger pieces of the opposite set that you want. Absolutely. Yeah, like literally every time you want a piece, you'll be farming Crimson Witch and you'll get like this Lava Walker piece. It's got like double crit, attack, and ER, and you'll just rip your hair out. Boy. Well, I'm not gonna lie to all of you. We had a fun stream today. I did a heck of a lot of stuff. We could do Abyss or something, or go do that quest in the chasm, but I might as well save that for like tomorrow, because tomorrow is like my last stream before the 2.8 update. After the 2.8 update, I will wait 1 week. I will wait 1 week to do Kazua's new story quest. But guys, I cannot wait longer than a week. I am so excited for his quest. Oh, I might cry. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be a good day. I'm really excited to play through his new quest and everything. And the new update should be a lot of fun. I don't know if Golden Apple Archipelago is gonna be there like right when it drops, or when is the update? Let me see here. For me, it's on Tuesday. So it depends on your region. If you're in Asia, this is probably like 24 hours or something like this. It's probably about a day for Asia. For North America, it's about 2 days. So it's 5 hour downtime or so, right? So you just basically make that another day. So like 2 days. So it'll be up around 8 or 10 p.m. EST my time on Tuesday. Asia on Wednesday, maybe. Downfall of content creation there is having to wait for story quests. Yeah, that's okay though. I can wait a week. I don't use Twitter or Reddit, so I'm not worried about getting spoiled on Kazua's quest. But like, for real, oh my gosh, guys, I'm just beyond excited. And then I'm sure we'll get some, like in the archipelago, I'm absolutely convinced that they will give us, not to be punny here, but they're gonna give us some seeds for Sumeru. So like before Inazuma came out, the archipelago was like their testing ground for new mechanics. So I would be willing to bet that we're gonna get some new mechanics in the Golden Apple Archipelago, which will be like a preview of Sumeru, which is huge. Like that's massive. So we should be looking forward to that. Like last time we got to check out the boat and stuff like that. Yeah, like Magu Kenki. Yeah, we might see a boss. Like I'm guessing we'll see like a boss. We'll probably see some of the exploration mechanics. Maybe a couple enemies, if we're lucky. I can't wait to see how much money this deluxe skin is gonna cost. You know what I mean? Whoa. Golden Apple Archipelago, in simple terms, Alpha Sumero. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it was like, one thing that was really good about it is when the Golden Apple Archipelago came out, I don't know how many of you remember this, but when we first got the boat sucked. Like, it felt terrible the first time that we got it. It used to be really annoying to control. They actually, like, because we were able to play around with the boats in the Golden Apple Archipelago, they were able to do a lot of testing. So yeah, like when we first got the boats, they wouldn't turn like this. Like, they weren't smooth, and when you would boost, it got even worse. You only started playing in 2.3. That's okay. So these are actually a lot better than when they first released the boats. So I'm hoping that it definitely will give them time to test things out. I was lucky to catch your podcast and install the game again. Very good time for me to start again since I missed the Archipelago last year. Yeah, I'm really glad to see you back around, Hero. I was sad to see you go, but glad to see you come back. Tokyo Drift. Yeah. Yeah, no, they used, like, it didn't feel like that when they first came out. The way they used to turn was kind of like stiffer, I guess. I don't get why the turns are based on the boat and not the camera angle. That is a really good point. I guess they want you to be able to look around. You know what I mean? Like, because you're exploring and stuff, I guess they want you to be able to look around while you're doing it, but it might have been simpler or easier for them to just, like, yeah, a chonky turn. Yeah. Yeah. Whee! That was my favorite part of the boat. I like that you can just pop out of it. Yeah, sorry, Lost Ark was pretty big time investment in the beginning, but now it's become low maintenance. Just Argus 2 Legionaries a week. Yeah, no problem. I mean, hey, I don't blame you. Like, I don't want anyone to feel bad if they stop playing Genshin and, you know, stop tuning in and stuff. Like, I'm not going to hold that against everyone, or anyone, rather. But it's just that, like, you know, I get used to seeing you guys, and when someone leaves, it just makes me a little sad, you know? But it's okay. Like, seriously, I don't want anyone to ever, like you don't gotta play Genshin for my sake. You know what I mean? You know, the Wave Rider could be a warship? Maybe. Is the glitch where the boat stamina back to max when you pop out still there? I don't know. I didn't know that was actually a bug. Or that was a thing in the first place. Hello. Man, that guy just got bullied. Bullied. All right, guys. I don't really have much else to do today. Anyone else have any topics they want to talk about before we start wrapping up here? I do want to shout out the Discord one more time. Link is in the chat there. We have monthly competitions, events going on. I give away Welkin Moons on the regular. So if you want to win some stuff, chat with some people, get some friendly friends, then you're more than welcome to join there. I would love to see you. I'm there pretty much every day. Chatting. Doing the thing. Sumeru Archon Quest, I guess. Oh, I don't have a lot to say about it too much, other than I think Lisa is going to be heavily involved, but I don't have a lot to go on right now for Sumeru. See you in 2.8. See you, Lorenzo. But yeah, I can't really speculate too much on Sumeru, other than that I think Lisa will be involved in helping us get there. I just can't say too much for right now. Although someone did mention that Lisa, Dendro Traveler's burst kind of looks like it might work like Lisa, because if you look at the video, Dendro Traveler, it seems like his burst is kind of like an AoE kind of thing. It sets up like a thing that does some kind of AoE damage, which is very similar to Lisa, which would be really interesting because she has connections. Yeah, she was at the Sumeru Academia. Lisa was one of the... She graduated faster than like anyone. That's like Lisa's shtick, is that she's mega smart. She big brain. Lisa's head is actually 5 times the size, but we're not smart enough to see her extracranial size because we're not smart enough. Lisa will come back on Sumeru Quest. Yeah, I think Lisa will be involved. I will be very surprised if Lisa is not involved with the Sumeru Archon Quest, just because she has a lot of ties to Sumeru. We haven't seen her much in a long time, and she would be a really good bridge character. Other options, they could use Kalei or Sino as bridge characters. Like people that are familiar with the manga would be familiar with Kalei or Sino, which would potentially make them possibilities. Although I don't really see them using them as introductory characters to the region. I just don't see it, because it would make more sense for Kalei and Sino to come in later when they can meet up with like Amber or something like that. Time to sleep the entire day, so 2.8 comes quickly. She is like the beings like Cthulhu. You just can't see them because we can't understand. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Laptop died, so I have to use my phone. Oh no, Sag. Well, that's okay though, because we're gonna be wrapping up here shortly, so you won't have to use your mobile phone for too much longer, and you can get your lappy on the charger. And how many crabs do I have? Just out of curiosity here. How many? Wait a minute, is this transient resin about to go away? Oh no, I got a whole nother week. Where are they? Oh, I have 1,588 crabs. Let's make it 1,589. Haha. All right. Mondstadt, we greet by Amber, Liwei with Zhangling, Inazuma with Toma. I wonder who's the pyro character on Sumeru. That's funny. That's a good point. But yeah. Thanks for everyone for being here. Thanks for the support as always. Thank you, Haley, for gifting memberships. I hope that we can somehow, I know that only 2 of them were gifted. I hope that somehow the other 3 get handed out to people. I guess we'll figure that out. But thanks everyone for being here. As always, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I will be back tomorrow. Well, wait. Normally I would stream tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm going to work on a video, and then Tuesday I'll stream when the update comes out. How about that? Tomorrow, video, Tuesday stream. Boom, we'll start the new thing. We'll do the new thing, everybody. Okay, I'll see you in Discord. Thanks, everybody, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Peace.